I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio with the Morning Pulse here on this Thursday, February 6th, and warmer temperatures for us as well today. It feels awfully nice outside, which is a nice welcome after a cool couple of days across the region. The wait is finally over. Chick-fil-A opening their doors to the public today in North Platte. Cars lining up the drive-thru bright and early this Thursday morning, as well as a handful of people lining up, braving the single-digit temperatures from this morning, waiting for the doors to open at 6:30 Central on the dot. Franchise owner and operator Nicholas Russell says that he and his wife Leah greeted customers with the ringing sound of a cowbell and a handshake. Once inside, people were able to at last place their Chick-fil-A orders in Lincoln County.
We were sitting in the car and we started seeing all these people enter the building. So like, well, surely it can be open for anybody. So we were behind the couple of the owners, and they just let us in. We started sitting down, maybe like 5 minutes later, somebody asked us, like, are you part of the team? We're like, no, we walked in with the couple over there. He's like, oh, okay. So he just let us sit here, and then we talked to the father of the owner, and he was a really nice gentleman.
Due to the anticipated high volume of traffic in the coming days, the public is asked to access Chick-fil-A through South River Road from South Buffalo Avenue. As you can kind of tell, there's going to be quite a bit of demand out there. There will be some law enforcement directing and helping with traffic control if there is high volume out there as well. And topping national headlines today, President Trump signing an executive order at the White House yesterday banning transgender women from competing in women's sports. In doing so, President Trump said, quote, "The war on women's sports is over," end quote. And signing the executive order titled Keeping Men Out of Women's Sports, the order leans on compliance with Title IX, the law that prohibits discrimination on a basis of sex and education programs or activities that receive federal funding. With the action, President Trump is delivering a political issue that was key to his 2024 campaign.
With this executive order, the war on women's sports is over. We're putting every school receiving taxpayer dollars on notice that if you let men take over women's sports teams or invade your locker rooms, you will be investigated for violations of Title IX and risk your federal funding. There will be no federal funding.
And Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen at the White House yesterday for the executive order being signed. Governor Pillen said, quote, "I signed the Women's Bill of Rights, which affirms that men are men and women are women." And yesterday, he was honored to be at the White House with President Trump as he signed the No Men and Women's Sports Executive Order into federal law, end quote, from Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen. And in Nebraska, a bill that's sure to bring out droves of people on both sides of the topic is set for hearings today. The Stand With Women Act, put forth by Senator Kathleen Koth, would restrict trans athletes from participating in sports and confine bathroom use to biological sex, not gender expression. That bill, again, being heard today in the Nebraska legislature. And sticking with news out of the state capitol, 9 Nebraska senators are urging the state's federal delegation to investigate the influence that Elon Musk has on the government. 2 of those 9 who signed it represent the capital city of Lincoln. The letter raises ethical, security, and constitutional concerns over Mr. Musk's role. They argue that Musk has a little to no oversight and could pose a conflict of interest. Sticking in capital city news, a proposed bill wants to change safety plans at schools. Those plans include things like tornado and fire drills and even lockdown drills. The bill would allow school districts the authority to create their own safety plans instead of a state board of education that handles that currently. It also puts a limit on safety training hours. Currently, a school resource officer that's set a minimum of 20 hours, and with this proposal, that could kind of be changed to about 12. Here's what the bill's sponsor and chairman of the Nebraska Legislature's Education Committee, Greater Nebraska Senator Dave Berman, had to say about the measure.
Over the last 2 years, the governor has met with a group of school administrators from both public and private schools to examine current school mandates that could be modified or eliminated to provide more efficiency and reduce the workload facing schools while ensuring reasonable standards remain.
Does this set those SRO officers also up for, an even more complex situation?
The ACLU is also on record opposing this bill. Running out the morning pulse here with a check the 7-day forecast. 46 the high today, and like I said, that sunshine feels awfully good. Not too bad tomorrow, but then cooler temperatures when the weekend rolls around, and those cool temperatures stick around into early next work week, and bringing along with them chances of moisture. Specifically, looks like some strong chances of snow as soon as Sunday, and that'll continue into next work week as well. So ditch that winter jacket for just a couple of days and enjoy it while you can, but keep that winter jacket, gloves, hat, you name it, all handy.